the quiet hamlet of Haven Ridge, a phenomenon unfolded that would forever etch its story into the tapestry of human history. It started with the arrival of a mysterious figure, draped in a tattered robe, his countenance obscured by the folds of time. Whispers of divinity echoed through the narrow streets, and soon the people believed that Christ himself had returned to earth. The stranger, shrouded in enigma, wandered through the cobblestone paths, his mere presence invoking a sense of reverence. Townsfolk gathered in awe, attributing miraculous events to his arrival. Crops flourished, ailments mysteriously vanished, and a newfound sense of peace enveloped Haven Ridge. Yet, as the days unfolded, so did the mystery surrounding the visitor. Sister Agnes, the astute nun from the local abbey, observed the stranger's actions with a discerning eye. Unsettling incidents began to surface. A dark aura lingered in his wake, and the once vibrant town experienced an eerie stillness, as if nature itself held its breath. Late one night, under the silvery glow of the moon, Sister Agnes ventured into the ancient chapel seeking solace. To her surprise, she found the stranger kneeling before the altar, his face now visible in the dim candlelight. Instead of the serene countenance expected of Christ, she beheld eyes that held the weight of ages, an ancient wisdom tinged with an otherworldly sorrow. "Who are you?" Sister Agnes inquired, her voice a fragile whisper in the sacred space. The stranger turned, and his gaze met hers. "I am not the Christ you seek. I am but a traveler burdened with the echoes of a forgotten era." As the revelation unfolded, so did the shadows that clung to his presence. The town, once enamored by the illusion of divine return, now grappled with the realization that they had invited something beyond their understanding. Haven Ridge descended into a palpable tension, the supernatural forces at play revealing themselves in subtle but menacing ways. Apparitions haunted the edges of perception, and a dissonant hymn echoed through the chapel at unholy hours. The once thriving crops withered under the weight of a spectral blight. Determined to unravel the mystery, Sister Agnes delved into ancient tomes and whispered prayers in the moonlit chapel. In her quest for truth, she uncovered an ancient prophecy that foretold the arrival of a being, neither divine nor demonic, but a cosmic wanderer tethered to the fabric of time. Armed with this revelation, Sister Agnes confronted the stranger, demanding answers. His narrative unfolded, a tale of cosmic cycles, forgotten realms, and the burden of being a harbinger of both blessing and curse. Together, they forged a fragile alliance to restore balance to Haven Ridge. Guided by ancient rites and unspoken understanding, they faced the encroaching darkness. In the crucible of their efforts, the town stood at the crossroads of destiny, poised between the deceptive allure of divinity and the raw, unfiltered truth of existence. As the final incantation echoed through the chapel, the stranger, no longer perceived as Christ but as a cosmic wayfarer, faded into the shadows. Haven Ridge, forever changed by the encounter, found solace in the delicate dance between the mystical and the mundane, a testament to the enduring enigma that dwells at the intersection of faith and cosmic mystery. With the departure of the cosmic wayfarer, Haven Ridge was left in a state of both awe and trepidation. The lingering echoes of his presence wove into the fabric of the town, a reminder that the boundaries between the mortal realm and cosmic forces were more porous than the denizens of Haven Ridge dared to comprehend. Sister Agnes, now a guardian of the town's newfound knowledge, continued her vigil in the ancient chapel. She became a beacon of wisdom, guiding the townsfolk through the intricacies of existence that transcended the veil of the mundane. Haven Ridge transformed into a sanctuary of seekers, those drawn to the mystical confluence that had touched their lives. The once divided community found unity in shared understanding, recognizing that the mysteries of the cosmos were not to be feared, but embraced. The chapel became a haven for discourse, where scholars and philosophers convened to unravel the esoteric truths that lay hidden within the folds of time. As the seasons cycled through, a subtle metamorphosis took hold. Haven Ridge became a nexus of knowledge, drawing in those who sought communion with the cosmic forces that subtly shaped their lives. The town's gardens, once blighted by spectral shadows, now blossomed with otherworldly flora that resonated with energies beyond mortal comprehension. Yet the delicate balance teetered on the precipice. The town faced challenges from both within and without. A group of skeptics, fearing the encroachment of the unknown, sought to expel the arcane influence that had seeped into Havenridge. Tensions flared, threatening to shatter the fragile unity that had been forged. In the midst of this turmoil, Sister Agnes stood as a pillar of resilience. Her wisdom, a blend of spiritual insight and cosmic understanding, bridged the gap between the two opposing factions. Through discourse and shared experiences, skeptics were transformed into seekers, and the town found a renewed sense of purpose. The cosmic wayfarer's departure had left an indelible mark on the landscape of Havenridge, infusing it with a mystical resonance that pulsed through every cobblestone and whispered through the rustling leaves. The once forgotten chapel now stood as a beacon, its spire reaching toward the heavens as if attempting to breach the cosmic realms. Havenridge, now a haven for those seeking communion with the unknown, embraced its role as a waypoint in the cosmic tapestry. The town, no longer confined by the limitations of the mundane, became a sanctuary where the mysteries of eternity and the transient nature of mortal existence danced in a delicate harmony. As the cosmic wayfarer had foretold, Havenridge had become a crucible where the sacred and the profane, the mystical and the mundane, intertwined in an eternal dance. The townsfolk, once divided by ignorance, now stood united in their shared journey through the ever-expanding corridors of the cosmos. And so, beneath the cosmic canopy that stretched infinitely above, Havenridge thrived as a testament to the enduring quest for understanding, a place where echoes of eternity reverberated through the hearts of those who dared to explore the mysteries that lay beyond the veil of the ordinary. The quaint town of Cranbrook nestled between ancient woods and rolling hills, wrapped in an eerie tranquility that belied the ominous secret concealed in the heart of its cobblestone streets. Unbeknownst to the townsfolk, a natural anomaly was about to unravel, casting a web of shadows that would forever alter the destiny of Cranbrook. One fateful night, the stars aligned in a cosmic dance, giving birth to a phenomenon unseen in centuries. A convergence of energies summoned every spider across the country to converge upon Cranbrook. The skies darkened as legions of eight-legged creatures, varying in size and species, descended upon the unsuspecting town. At first, the townsfolk marveled at the strange occurrence, a surreal spectacle that seemed almost otherworldly. However, as the spiders amassed, crawling over rooftops and through alleyways, the initial wonder morphed into terror. Cranbrook became a labyrinth of arachnid horrors, each corner concealing a new nightmare. The once idyllic streets were now veiled in silk, a macabre tapestry woven by the industrious spiders. Fear gripped the hearts of the residents as they realized they were ensnared in a living nightmare. Attempts to escape were futile, for the entire town had become a tangled nest of webs, a manifestation of nature's unpredictable wrath. The town square transformed into an arachnid carnival, with spiders of all shapes and sizes performing a grotesque ballet. In the midst of this unholy spectacle, a mysterious figure emerged, the Weaver, a colossal spider, black as the void. It stood at the epicenter of the chaos, orchestrating the symphony of silk and fear. As panic spread like wildfire, a group of courageous townsfolk sought refuge in the ancient library, hoping to find a solution within the dusty tomes that lined its shelves. Together, they deciphered the cryptic texts that hinted at an ancient ritual capable of appeasing the Weaver and quelling the arachnid invasion. The townsfolk embarked on a perilous journey through the web-choked streets, gathering rare ingredients required for the ritual. Each step was fraught with danger as the spiders, now agitated by the disruption, skittered and lurked in the shadows. With the ingredients in hand, the group reached the town square, where the Weaver awaited. As they conducted the ancient ritual, a hush fell over Cranbrook. The spiders, once frenzied, retreated, and the Weaver bowed its monstrous form in acknowledgement. In the aftermath, the arachnid horde dispersed, leaving Cranbrook in an eerie silence. The once trapped townsfolk emerged from their homes, surveying the remnants of the web-covered town. The Weaver, satisfied by the appeasement, vanished into the night. Cranbrook, forever changed by the supernatural anomaly, became a town shrouded in mystery. The ancient library, once a sanctuary of knowledge, now held the secrets of the unnatural bond between the town and the arachnid realm. The spiders, while gone, had woven their legacy into the very fabric of Cranbrook, ensuring that its tale would echo through the ages, a cautionary whisper of the delicate balance between the mundane and the supernatural. With the immediate threat quelled, the residents of Cranbrook faced the daunting task of reclaiming their town from the lingering remnants of the arachnid invasion. The once charming streets now bore scars, traces of the night when nature's fury manifested in the form of a web-woven nightmare. As the town began its slow recovery, an enigmatic aura enveloped Cranbrook. Whispers of the Weaver's influence lingered, casting a perpetual shadow over the once thriving community. The ancient library, now a repository of forbidden knowledge, drew the curious and the brave, seeking to unravel the mysteries that bound the town to the supernatural. Among the townsfolk emerged a group known as the Arachnid Seekers, individuals who dedicated themselves to understanding the intricacies of the unnatural connection between Cranbrook and the spiders. Their expeditions into the depths of the woods, guided by cryptic maps found in the ancient texts, revealed hidden groves where the arachnid realm intersected with the mortal plane. During one such expedition, they discovered an ethereal gateway, a portal veiled in spider silk. As they approached, a spectral figure emerged from the other side. It was the Weaver, no longer a harbinger of fear, but a guardian of the delicate balance between the realms. The Weaver communicated with the Arachnid Seekers through visions and cryptic messages, guiding them to preserve the fragile equilibrium that had been disrupted. The townsfolk, once victims, now became stewards of the supernatural alliance forged on that fateful night. In time, Cranbrook transformed into a nexus between worlds, a place where the boundary between the mundane and the supernatural blurred. The townsfolk embraced their unique connection to the spiders, forming a symbiotic relationship that bestowed both protection and wisdom. The arachnid invasion, once a harrowing ordeal, became a pivotal chapter in Cranbrook's history. The town thrived amidst the remnants of the supernatural, becoming a haven for those who sought to understand the mystical forces that permeated its very foundation. And so, Cranbrook stood as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of the unknown. The ancient library became a beacon of knowledge, attracting scholars and seekers from distant lands. The Weaver, now a guardian spirit, watched over Cranbrook, ensuring that the delicate balance between worlds endured. As the years passed, the memory of that night faded into folklore, whispered around campfires and shared in hushed tones. The tale of Cranbrook, forever bound to the web of shadows, echoed through generations, a reminder that even in the face of the supernatural, humanity could find strength, resilience, and an unexpected kinship with the creatures that once haunted their nightmares.